Hey everybody, welcome to the iProv, I was gonna say daily vlog, but it's not daily. I'm Jordan Smith. I've got Patrick Laughlin with me as always. What's up, Pat?
What's up, Joe? Great intro.
Yeah, what do you call a 3-day-a-week thing?
I don't know, man. That's too much thinking for a Thursday.
Bi-week daily? Bi-daily? Weekly? Hey, listen, today we want to talk about something, and it came off of a question that we had from somebody who was we've got a process called Vista, and we've got a beta group running right now. And one of the business owners that we invited to the beta group to kind of test out this self-paced Vista process that we're working on, more information to come, brought up a really good question, which is, hey, everything that I'm listening to, all the podcasts, all the articles I'm reading is saying pivot, pivot, pivot. How do you pivot while still keeping your overall business strategy? And Pat, I know that we were joking the other day about our favorite kind of COVID-19 catchphrases that you hear a lot. Pivot's one of them. What are some of the other ones?
Now more than ever in uncertain times like these, I wish I had like a complete running list, and every time I see an email from some Fortune 500 company, I should just start cutting phrases out of it, but I tend to just delete them because I know that they're all the same.
Yeah.
If you needed a case study for how to be deaf when communicating to customers, just check your inbox or your spam filter. For companies with unlimited budgets and that aren't, especially for marketing and PR, just terrible.
Yeah.
All of the resources available to them in the world, and that's the way they choose to communicate. Just awful.
All right. Well,
rant over.
I'm not thinking of beating up on anybody specifically out there. We talk all the time about the difference between three things, right? Your vision, your strategy, and your tactics. It's important to make sure that your vision doesn't change, that your strategy, it can change every great once in a while, but it shouldn't change too often. Your tactics, that can change very frequently, right, Pat?
Yeah, man. Tactics are fluid, know. And the truth is, it all comes down to sort of the idea that there's a why, there's a what, and there's a how. And your vision, the thing that got you to start your business, or the thing that motivates you, the thing that you really want your people to step up and help you achieve, that doesn't change very much. Mm-hmm. It may grow a little bit as you grow, your ambition may change, but ultimately the reason that you got into business for yourself, the reason you started this thing, that just does not change all that much. The strategy, the how, that's really just a plan. People get really confused on strategy and tactics, and the truth is, a strategy is just a plan, and the tactics are the things you're going to do to execute that plan.
Yep.
And so if you think about it as that why, how, and what, it really simplifies things. So it kind of drives me crazy when guys in our business immediately sort of jump on an opportunity like this, and they are opportunistic. There's good and bad in every industry. And they start talking about pivot. That's really confusing for most business owners that don't have, especially small business owners, that don't have a handle on that sort of vision, strategy, and tactics, that aren't as sophisticated as some of the clients that we work with. And so they hear that and they think, well, I've got to go from being a plumber to a roofer, or I've got to change my my widget factory to a what's it factory. And the truth is no.
Yeah. But
it is important to sort of look at the tactics, and you've got the best example with a distillery here in Little Rock.
Yeah, that's the example that we gave is, and everybody's heard some of these stories out there where some of these liquor distilleries are switching up their product a little bit, or just adding an additional product to their service line, where all they're doing is turning a few knobs, adding a couple ingredients or taking a couple away, And instead of their distillers making vodka, they're making hand sanitizer. Well, their why did not change. Their how may have changed just a little bit, but just a touch. But the what, that did change. So that's a good example of an organization pivoting, but still not changing why they do what they do. It's that one single additional product they decided that they already had the tools in the factory that they have and the ingredients in the factory. That mindset of changing that up does not change even their how that much. And what I like about it too is it also doesn't kind of stretch the core competencies of the way their business is set up, and it didn't change the core competencies of the people that they have in the shop. So a lot of the times when you talk about these organizations are talking about pivoting, you want to make sure that you're not adding any additional stress to those two things either.
Yeah, and I think what it's really proof of is that a lot of people in the communications business are crappy communicators, and they have no idea what they're talking about either. It's really easy to tell scared business people that are genuinely worried about what they're going to do about their employees. How are they going to take care of the people that are relying on them? How are they going to pay their bills? It's really easy to hop on social media and other platforms and just scream, pivot, pivot, pivot. I've got the secret answer. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Now's the time to be blocking and tackling. And if you're going to make some changes, make healthy ones. Mm-hmm. Make changes to the steps that help you achieve that plan. And that vision, but don't change your vision now.
Don't switch it up, because again, that's your why. I mean, changing up the entire why you do what you do. If you're going to do that, just start a different company and leave the one alone. Even if it's struggling, it just doesn't make sense using that same analogy as if you've got a broom factory to start making masks. If your people aren't competent in that, and you don't have the equipment or the setup to be able to facilitate those things, pivoting for the sake of pivoting is going to kill you in the long run. Kill you in the short term.
Absolutely. I mean, now more than ever, I think consistency of vision and consistency of purpose and communicating that to your people, and I used one of our favorite phrases, is hugely important.
Yeah.
Because you as a business owner are scared, your people are scared, and obviously you can't communicate a lot of this stuff to them. I mean, you got to sort of protect them a little bit. So I think that the more consistent you can be on re-communicating that vision as you start to change some of these tactics, as you look for ways to pivot the what, that you're going to get the results that you want, and particularly that you need right now. So
change the what, not the why. The how maybe a little bit, depending on what the what is, right?
Absolutely. We're going to put that in our favorite phrases too, Joe.
Well, hey, listen, everybody out there that's watching or listening to this, we'd love to hear what you've done to pivot. What you're doing, whether it's adding a different service offering or tweaking something that you already do just a little bit to make it more palatable during kind of the age of COVID. So leave a comment below or reach out to us personally. I'd love to hear your story and even have you on if you're watching this and you've got a really interesting story of how you pivoted your organization. Pat and I would love to talk to you. People are going to get tired of just seeing the two of us eventually.
Absolutely. And if you're tired of crappy communications, call us. We know how to.
Yeah, we can help out with that too. So, all right, call us, reach out, comment. If you have any questions, if there's content that you like or you want to see from us, let us know. We're here. I love to talk. I'm still in my house. I want to talk to people. Comment, share, subscribe, click all the buttons, and hope to see you again soon. All right. Thanks, Pat.
Good to see you, Joe.
You bet.